Hey guys, how's it going? Spitfire today. I haven't done a reloading video in quite a while, so I figured, what the heck, let's do one. Today I'm going to talk about reloading or working your brass with dies that may not be for your specific cartridge. I've done this a lot with Wildcat cartridges. A lot of the times you get these Wildcat cartridges, or you make them, and you can get dies for them usually, and you can have custom dies made. You can make them yourself, or you can have a gunsmith make them from blanks, or you can call companies like Hornaday and Lee, I think, does them, and RC. Just about any die maker out there will make them for you, but they tend to be quite expensive. I believe this one I'm going to show you today for a full-length and a cedar die set, a 2-die set, is about $150 from RCBS. So if you don't have the dies that you need for your particular Wildcat cartridge, you can sometimes get around it, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Alright, what we have here is this is one of my cartridges. This is a Wildcat that I have chambered for one of my F-class rifles, and I shoot it at 600 and 1,000 yards. What this is this is a 280 RCBS 30-degree improved version of a 280. So what it is, basically, the shoulder angle has been blown from I don't know what 280s are normally, 19 or 20 or 22 degrees, and then it gets blown out this way to 30. So kind of like an Akeley, but instead of 40 they go 30, and then the case body, this dimension here, gets blown out this way. So this is a little bit bigger than your standard 280. You can fit a little more powder in there, and anyways, it's a Wildcat. To get a set of FL dies for these from RCBS is about $150. They sell them, they have a part number for them, but for the past 4 years I've been shooting this gun, and I've just been too, I don't know, other things come up and you don't necessarily want to spend the money on certain things. So what I've done is I've been using these guys right here, and what that is a 7mm short action Ultramag die set. And the theory behind this is that you can, if you're just neck sizing, or if you just want to bump the shoulder, all you need to do is find a die set that is larger, has a larger body diameter than the case that you're using, and it's the same caliber, and then it's the same shoulder angle. Here, after 4 years of searching, I found a set of 280 improved 30-degree dies. One is a neck sizer and one's a full length sizer. I don't know if I'll use the full length, but I'll use the neck sizer. I might use this to bump the shoulder. I don't know. Might use that to bump the shoulder too. I don't know. Either way, it'll work. So let me show you kind of the theory behind this. Alright, so here's our case. This is our, we'll just go off the case I was talking about earlier, my 280 RCBS 30-degree improved. So here's our case. This is our case. Here's our 30-degree shoulder. Here's our neck. So all we need to do, okay, so I got this Wildcat case. Alright, and I don't want to spend $150 on a die set. Screw that. So this is our way around it. So we come in, this will be an example of our 7mm short action Ultramag die. So the short action Ultramag case has the same neck dimension, same shoulder angle, but on our 7 short action Ultramag, our case is wider. So this would be our 7 short action Ultramag, and this is our 280 improved. So when we come in here with our die, our 7mm die, our short action Ultramag die, this is basically what it's going to be. This is a little bit of an exaggeration up here, but So when our case is ran all the way up into this die, we'll just call this our die, we're going to be able to neck size it, and then if we want to run it in deep enough, we can bump our shoulder back. Now you may be wondering, well, you know, my body wall is not touching the die, so is my neck going to be out of round? Well, to a certain extent, yes, but after you fire form this, it's going to form out to your chamber, and then when you run it through this die again and neck size it, it's going to be pretty uniform. I've shot some F-open matches with this at 600 yards, and I've only dropped a few points on a 20 round string, and so a lot of X's, a lot of 10s, a 9 or 2. And I've checked run out, and bullet run out varies anywhere from 1 to 3 thousandths, and that can partially be due to the bullet seating and how you seat your bullets. So, you know, unless you're doing ultra match grade accuracy, this is a good way to get around a custom die set. Just for the purposes of showing it here, you know, if we actually did find a die or have a die made, you know, that's going to come up and basically hug your entire wall thickness of your case if it's a full length die. And then here's your die out here. Die. You can't see that, but so that's my way around spending a bunch of money on dies. If you are doing Wildcats, or if you have a Wildcat or know somebody with a Wildcat, all you got to do is you can get a reloading manual a lot of times, and actually, well, let's grab one and take a look. Alright, so here's our 7 short action Ultra Mag. Like I was saying before, if you're looking to figure out which die will work with your Wildcat cartridge, here's all you're looking for. Okay, we know this is a 7mm, so the neck width is going to be the same. And you can check your specs on your Wildcat too. A lot of times you can find them, and then you can run them against the printout here. And this is a reloading manual. This one happened to be a Hornady. Most of them have these diagrams in them. Just about, you know, pick your flavor of reloading manual, but this is a good reference if you're not sure. So we got our 7mm in our 320 neck diameter. If you have a Wildcat, it might be a little different, but a lot of times this will get you close enough. And then here's our 30-degree shoulder angle. So that's key. We need that for our 280 improved. And the only other measurement here we need is our body wall dimension. And I already know this is a Magnum case, and Magnums tend to be quite a bit bigger, but here is, and I'm not quite sure, here it is, 0.535. That's our width right below our shoulder junction, shoulder body junction. I'm not quite sure what the 280 is, but I know it's not, it's well below that. So our whole case will slide up in here, and our neck will be sized, and then if we want, we can bump our shoulder. So there we go, guys. That's how we take a Wildcat cartridge and reload with standard dies. If you're wondering why that bullet's blue, I put marker on there because when I shoot, when I'm doing load testing, you can color it with a felt tip marker, and if you hit a white paper or a piece of cardboard or something, that marker will transfer onto your board, and then I can shoot several different powder weights or seating depths or whatever, and I can figure out which ones group and which ones aren't. So that's why that bullet is blue. Anyways, hope that helped you guys out. If you're into Wildcats, that's awesome. It's fun. It's addicting. It's kind of hard to get away from once you do it. I'm trying to think. I believe I own one standard cartridge out of my handful of rifles. I'm not going to say if I got 2 or 3, but anyways, so I hope that helped you guys out if you guys are out there trying to figure out an affordable way to reload your Wildcats. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe. I like subscribers. Share it with a friend if you think it might help somebody you know, or if you think somebody else might find it interesting. Until then, shoot safe, shoot often, and if you're a machinist, if you can see, check out my other videos. Be safe on your machines. So till next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.